Dad said no gifts this year, while my sister unwrapped an iPhone, a 5K bag, and diamonds. I sat there with nothing. When I asked what about me, my mom slapped me. So I canceled every account funding their entire lifestyle. My mother's hand hit my face before I even finished the question. What about me? Crack. The room went silent. My sister froze mid-unwrap. iPhone box in one hand, designer bag ribbon in the other. Diamond jewelry scattered across the coffee table like it was nothing. My dad stared at his plate like it suddenly got very interesting. My aunt pretended to look for something in her purse. My uncle coughed awkwardly and reached for more bread. Nobody defended me. Not one person at that table said a word. I didn't cry. I just stood up, picked up my coat, and walked out the front door. Nobody called after me. Nobody even pushed their chair back. Here's what they didn't know. Every single comfortable thing in that house ran through my name. The Netflix, the Hulu, the Amazon Prime they ordered groceries on every week. The Spotify my sister blasted in her room at midnight. The phone plan, 4 lines, all of them, including the brand new iPhone she was currently setting up with a gigantic smile on her face. My credit card paid the family car insurance. My account had the recurring payment for my dad's golf subscription app he used every single Sunday morning like clockwork. My name, my card, my money. For 3 years, I told myself it was family. That's what you do. You help. You stay quiet. You keep things running and let them believe it all just magically works. I sat in my car in the driveway and pulled up every app. First, the phone plan. I logged in, navigated to my sister's line, and hit remove. Then my dad's, then my mom's. 3 lines, gone in under 2 minutes. I wasn't shaking. I wasn't crying. My face still stung where she'd hit me, and I felt completely, eerily calm. Netflix, canceled. Hulu, canceled. Amazon Prime, canceled. Spotify, removed family members. Subscription downgraded. Car insurance? I called the 24-hour line right there in the driveway, with the engine still running. Removed every driver except myself. The rep asked if I was sure. Very, I said. She processed it without another word. The golf app was almost funny. $19.99 a month, so my dad could track his handicap and brag to his friends. Canceled. Then I opened my banking app and looked at last month's credit card statement. The one I'd been too trusting, too busy, too naive to actually read. There it was. A $5,000 charge to a luxury boutique 3 weeks before Christmas. While everyone was busy telling me we weren't doing gifts this year, I called the number on the back of the card. I'd like to report my card lost, I said. I need it canceled and reissued to my address only. Done. I drove to a hotel. Not because I was being dramatic. Because I wasn't going back in that house tonight, and I was finally completely done pretending I needed to. I ordered room service, ate alone, watched some mindless TV. I actually chose myself for once. Slept like a rock. My phone lit up at 7:43 a.m. Mom, the TV isn't working. Then Dad, something's wrong with the insurance app. Then my sister 30 seconds later. My phone says I'm not on the plan anymore. What did you do? I read every message slowly. I put the phone face down on the nightstand. Made coffee from the little hotel machine. Watched morning light come through the curtains. Thought about how quiet it was without someone needing something from me. It felt foreign. Then it felt good. At 8:15 my dad called. I let it ring. At 8:17 my mom called. Let it ring. At 8:20 my sister called 3 times back to back. Each one angrier than the last, judging by how fast she redialed. Let it ring. At 8:31 my dad texted, "Son, I think there's been some kind of mistake with the accounts. Can you call us when you get a chance?" A mistake. 3 years of payments. A slap across my face in front of the whole family. My sister tearing open gifts we all agreed not to buy. A $5,000 charge I paid for without even knowing. And my dad thought there'd been a mistake. I typed back one sentence. "No mistake, Dad. Merry Christmas." Sent. I finished my coffee. Set the cup down on the little hotel desk. Then my phone buzzed again. Not a call, not a text. An email from my sister's boyfriend. Subject line: "We need to talk about the lease." My stomach dropped straight through the floor because I had completely, stupidly forgotten. My name was on their apartment lease too. I'd co-signed it 18 months ago because his credit was a disaster, and she'd cried and said they had nowhere else to go. And that's when I realized I hadn't even started yet. Full story on the channel linked below.